Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Remake, the Brethren Moon, and today we are going to talk about Brant Harris, aka the Hunter. So let's make it. Hunter Drake, the complete story of Brant Harris. Chapter 1. The birth of Hunter Drake. Centuries before the events aboard the USG Ichimura, Evelyn Drake, a scientist fascinated by the black marker, conducts forbidden experiments in an attempt to understand its true nature. Evelyn discovers that the marker can interact with organic matter, alter living cells, and directly influence consciousness. During an especially dangerous experiment, she attempts to reproduce certain biological properties of the marker within a human organism. The experiment produces a completely unexpected result. A child is born. His true name is Hunter Drake. From birth, Hunter possesses extraordinary biological characteristics. His body is deeply connected to the black marker. Among his abilities are extremely rapid cellular regeneration, exceptional resistance to disease, extremely slow aging, resistance to normally fatal injuries, the ability to rebuild damaged tissue, resistance to biological alterations, a unique sensitivity to the markers, and an instinctive connection to necromorph phenomenon. Hunter is practically immortal. However, Evelyn realizes that her son must remain hidden. She therefore gives him a false identity. Hunter Drake becomes Brant Harris. Brant Harris becomes the name under which Hunter will live for centuries. Chapter 2. Centuries under the identity of Brant Harris. Hunter gradually realizes that he does not age like other humans. Generations pass, the people he knows grow old and die. He remains virtually unchanged. To avoid being discovered, he learns to live in the shadows and uses different identities throughout the centuries. But his most important identity becomes Brant Harris. No one knows that Brant Harris is actually Hunter Drake. No one knows his true age. No one knows that he was born from Evelyn Drake's experiments with the black marker. Hunter does, however, have one weakness. His body can regenerate almost any injury, but his brain remains vulnerable. This is the only true weakness in his immortality. Brant Harris becomes Chapter 3. Brant Harris becomes a miner aboard the USG Ichimura. Centuries later, Hunter continues his life under the name Brant Harris. He joins the space mining industry and eventually works as a miner aboard the USG Ichimura. To the crew, Brant Harris is simply another miner. No one knows his true identity. No one knows that he is Hunter Drake. But everything changes when the black marker arrives aboard the Ichimura and Dr. Mercer begins taking an interest in him. Chapter 4. Dr. Mercer experiments. Mercer quickly discovers that Brant Harris' body possesses seemingly impossible biological abilities. His wounds heal far too quickly. His body withstands damage that should be fatal. Mercer therefore decides to use him as an experimental subject. He implants necromorph tissue directly into Hunter's brain. The experiment immediately causes a catastrophic reaction. The necromorph tissue invades his brain and progressively destroys his neurological function. Hunter attempts to regenerate his body. His regenerative power can rebuild his body. But it cannot properly repair his destroyed brain. Mercer then realizes something fundamental. The brain is the only thing Hunter cannot regenerate. This is the fundamental limits of his immortality. At first, Mercer believes that he has discovered a way to permanently kill Hunter Drake, but instead of completely destroying Hunter, the experiment triggers something unexpected. Hunter's body refuses to die. His organism continues functioning while the necromorph tissue spreads through his cells. Human and necromorph tissues begin to merge. His organism combines with the necromorph tissue. Hunter's biological structure is progressively transformed. His human flesh becomes necromorphic. His nervous system is reshaped. His regenerative biology merges with the properties of the infection, and Hunter doesn't die permanently. He transforms. He becomes a unique creature, the Hunter. Haha. Chapter 5. The Immortal Hunter. The Hunter is different from other necromorphs. He retains the extraordinary biological properties he possessed before his transformation. His body continues to regenerate, his tissues grow back, his body can survive extreme mutilation even when his organisms suffer catastrophic damage. His regeneration attempts to rebuild his body. Mercer realizes that he is not simply created another necromorph, he has created something entirely new. A necromorph possessing Hunter's Drake's natural regenerative abilities. The Hunter therefore possesses a form of biological immortality, but his brain remains his weakness. And it is precisely this weakness that will later allow Mercer to conduct his most ambitious experiment. The death of Isaac Clarke. When Isaac Clarke arrives aboard the USG Chimera, he eventually confronts the Hunter. The Hunter, in this version of the story, Isaac fails to defeat him. Hunter Drake kills Isaac Clarke. Isaac truly dies. Mercer then recovers his body. Chapter 7. The Isaac Brain Experiment. Master Mercer places the Hunter into deep stasis. He opens his skull and removes Hunter Drake's destroyed brain. He then retrieves Isaac Clarke's brain. Mercer implants it into the Hunter's body. He is also experimental chemicals, advanced medical technology and procedures derived from his research into the markers to keep Isaac's brain functioning inside the necromorphic body. The Hunter's body begins rebuilding itself around the new brain. His nervous system reconnects, his tissues regenerate, his organism gradually accepts Isaac's brain, but Mercer doesn't yet understand what is actually about to happen. With the return of Hunter Drake, the implantation of Isaac's brain doesn't resurrect Isaac Clarke. Isaac's brain merely becomes a biological support that allows Hunter's body to regain full brain activity. Hunter's memory begins returning, his identity resurfaces, he remembers his mother, etc. Hunter Drake, who is he? And Isaac Clarke, the consciousness of the marker. However, Hunter is not completely alone. Mercer's experiments have dramatically strengthened the connection between his organism and the marker, and other presence emerge within his mind, the consciousness of the marker. At first, Hunter and the marker are two distinct consciousness. Hunter possesses his memories, personality, and will. The marker possesses its own intelligence and perception, but their connection gradually becomes deeper. Hunter begins to perceive the marker's presence, he communicates with it, then their thoughts begin to merge. Over time, the boundary between the two consciousness becomes increasingly blurred. Hunter realizes he's no longer simply a human transformation into a necromorph. He has become the meeting point between humanity, the necromorph, and the marker. So that's it. We'll see you soon for a new video, guys.